Hi, I'm Brent with Textual Supply. One of the popular new products that we have in here is from a company called Rofis, and it's a flashlight, but it's different than probably any flashlight you've ever seen in that the head on the flashlight transforms into a work light. And let me show you what I mean. Along the side of the head of the flashlight here, it just has a smooth little cut on a 45 degree angle. If you turn it on that little cut, it transforms into a work light. Now, in regards to the operation of the flashlight, it has a simple on-off button right here on the tail of it. Turn the flashlight on and off, and then a mode button on the side of it. Now, the Rofis flashlight here has 7 different modes. It has low, medium, high, and turbo, depending on whether you have the JR20 or the JR10. The output of those modes is a little different. And then they have the strobe, beacon, and SOS modes. So we turn it on here, and right there it's the turbo mode, which on the J10 is 180 lumens. If I push this button, just a quick press, it'll cycle through the next mode, which in the flashlight it goes from low, medium, high, turbo, and then back to low. So low, medium, high, turbo, and then back to low. If I push and hold this button down just for a couple seconds, it takes it into the strobe mode. Now a quick press of the button, we have SOS, beacon, which is just a little slower strobe mode, and then we have our strobe mode. Now, one of the unique things about the strobe mode on the Rofis flashlight is they've actually incorporated 2 different strobe speeds into one mode, and you should be able to tell there's a slower one right there, and then it speeds up, and it just kind of cycles back and forth between the two, but it's kind of unique. I personally like it. To get back to the standard output modes, we just push and hold this button down here, and now we're back into our standard modes, and we can low, medium, high, turbo, and back to low. And like with a lot of flashlights, whatever mode you leave it in, it'll keep it in. So if we leave it in the turbo mode here, and we turn it off, we turn it back on, it stays in turbo. If we want to change it to the low mode, turn it off, turn it back on, comes on in low mode. Just makes it very convenient. And also, if you're a tactical guy and you're going to mount this on an M4 or some type of rifle, that memory feature also works on the strobe. So if you want to be able to turn the flashlight on quickly into strobe mode, it has that feature on it as well. Rofis makes 2 different versions of this flashlight. The JR10, which I'm holding in my hand, has a maximum 180 lumen output, and it uses 1 CR123 battery. They also make the JR20, which has a maximum of 310 lumen output, and this uses either 2 CR123 batteries, or it can use a rechargeable 18650 battery. Now, the 4 different light levels on the JR20, like I said, the turbo, which is the highest level on this, offers 310 lumen output. High offers 150, medium offers 50, and low offers 5. Now, on the JR10, as I said, the maximum output on this one is 180 lumens. High level is 100, medium level is 50, and the low level is 4. In regards to all the great features on the flashlight and its ability for the head to rotate 90 degrees into work light, which is unlike anything I've ever seen on any flashlight before, and it is a very, very cool feature. These flashlights are built really well. You know, one of the tough things about, for you as a shopper, buying a flashlight online, especially a more expensive one, is that you can't get it in your hands to feel the quality of it, so you're just going to have to trust me on that. This is a really high quality flashlight. It's well built. Once you get it, you'll be, yeah, Brent was right, this is a pretty awesome flashlight. Some of the things they did in it, which I like, typically on a flashlight, you only see the spring on the tail cap where the switch is at, and they just put a normal contact at the top. Well, Rofis puts that on both ends, which when you have a flashlight that uses both CR123 batteries and 18650 batteries, because there's a small difference in diameter around the batteries, if you're using the CR123 batteries, you can have a little space between there. The spring help keep the battery in place. So then on top of that, of course, you have better contact and whatnot. So and again, just in general, the overall flashlight, the knurling on the side of it, you know, it's got a nice heavy-duty stainless clip on the side of it that you can take off if you don't like the clip, or you can pretty much move it around wherever you want, depending where you want to clip the flashlight at. You know, you can even clip it on your hat if you want to use it as a work light. I mean, literally the different things you could use this for are endless. So. Now both the flashlights do come with a couple accessories. This one here I have in my hand already has the lanyard installed on it. They both come with this nice little lanyard. They also include a Velcro belt carrying case. One of the nice things about their carry case is you don't have to take your belt off to put it on. It uses Velcro on both the back side and Velcro on the side where you put the flashlight in, so it's a neat little feature on it. And then of course it comes with a couple of O-rings and replacement rubber button. Now both the JR10 and the JR20 use Cree's popular XP GR5. They both have the IP68 rating, which means that if you're going to be using them outside in the rain or potentially in wet environments, they are sealed. Even the head here, the swivel head, you know, even that holds up to moisture. It's a very well designed flashlight. And Rofis does offer a 2-year parts and labor warranty on these flashlights. So if you do have issues that are caused by defect in manufacturing, great company to work with. They'll take care of it for you. Some of the other bells and whistles that Rofis has built into the circuitry on this flashlight. It has a reverse polarity protection, which you know, everybody has put a battery in something backwards before. Some flashlights out there, you can damage the circuitry in them if you put the battery in backwards. Not with this one. They actually have protection built into the circuitry on it, so you won't do any damage to it. Now the flashlight will not operate with the battery backwards, but you won't do any damage to it. Another neat feature is when the battery gets low on this, every 2 minutes you'll see a little flick in the beam, so it kind of lets you know that your battery is about to die, which is another great feature. Lastly, up until the time that the battery's dead, you'll get the same output level on the flashlight. You know, older flashlights, as the battery got lower and lower, the beam on it would get lower and lower. Again, the circuitry on this is designed so that that doesn't happen. You get that 310, or in this case 180 lumen output to the second that the battery goes dead. So really good features. I try to cover most of the popular questions we get on this flashlight. If I forgot anything or you have any additional questions on the JR10 or the JR20, please give us a call, 877-20-TOOLS. Again, I'm Brian at Tech Tool Supply. Thanks for watching the video.